Hi, Perfect Spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, the Miracle Man. Now let's create a miracle in your life. I want to talk about theory and experience. Now, we always have a lot of theories about life and how things should work out. But do we really know? Or is it just the mind guessing, projecting of how that should be? I know when I was visiting my doctors, they always had a theory what was best for me. But they didn't live in my body. They didn't have the experience of being me. They had their training, their reading, their best educated guess. Otherwise, a theory. But they don't actually know for certain what is best for you. A highly educated guess, but no certainty, because they don't have the experience of being you. And we also get into this habit as well, that we won't try new things because we have a theory about how it will work out, but we don't really know. So I'm really encouraging you to be an experience junkie, to have new experiences, to challenge yourself, to push yourself outside the comfort zone. That's really where your life will change. Because this mind, like I said, as I said in the past, it wants to keep you comfortable. It wants to keep you safe. Even if you're uncomfortable and pain, the mind's okay with that because it's a known entity. It's a known thing. So the mind doesn't like to have new experiences by default because new experiences are scary. You don't know the outcome. And the mind dislikes that. The mind is just so comfortable being okay with the uncomfortable. But we grow when we dive in and we take those leaps of faith. We have that experience. So you ultimately know what's best for you. But do you know based on a theory? Or you know based on an experience? So that's the question you need to ask yourself. How do I really know this? Is it based on a theory or an experience? And one example I can give on this, when I heard the voice say perfect spirit, and I simply knew that was me, perfect spirit. But how did I know for certain? How did I have the experience to make that 100% certain, that perfect spirit? Well, around the same time, because the universe works in a synchronous way, I got a letter from my aunt with some old photos of me when I was a kid that I never saw before, so she sent them to me. So I saw all these photos of me, maybe 3 years old, maybe 5 years old, 6 years old, 8, 9. And then I was looking at all these different photos and look at all these different bodies. Where did I go? It's no place. The energy within me stays the same. The consciousness or perfect spirit is that presence within you that never changes. So I had the actual experience of knowing myself as perfect spirit by simply looking at some photos and then inquiring, where did I go if I had all these changing bodies? No place. And when you close your eyes, you tap into this meditative state that's very peaceful, then you can sense that aliveness in the body, and that is perfect spirit. So when people hear that, I healed myself from MS, they're like, no way, that's impossible. Because they have a theory, that healing MS is impossible, or bipolar, or psoriasis, arthritis, migraines, whatever it may be, you name it, people will have a theory about it, that it's incurable, that it's here forever. But do they really know for certain? Do they have that experience? That's why I really encourage people to sit for a few minutes a day. And I bet if they look at themselves when they begin, and they did for 30 straight days of this simple meditation practice that I like to describe, and you can see that in, my 5-minute cure videos and things like that, my meditations, that if you did this simple sitting for 5 minutes a day for 30 straight days, your life will be completely different on day 31. Because your body is changing. If you're doing the proper practice, you will change in ways that you will not know, that the mind can only guess, to theorize. But it's really about diving in and have that experience. So if you want a fun experience, dive into one of my healing circles, my miracle meditations, and experience that deep peace. And then maybe you'll be one of the ones that will have a mystical experience. I simply don't know what will happen for you. I don't live in your body. Anything I say will just is a projection. It's a guess, but I don't know for 100% certain what you will achieve from it, if there's anything to be achieved. So just continually ask yourself, do I really know for certain, or is it a guess? And the mind loves to guess because the mind wants to stay comfortable and safe. It wants to protect you from danger. And the danger is the unknown. Like I said, the mind does not care if you're in pain and suffering. It doesn't care. It's comfortable. It's a known entity. But taking that leap of faith, that jump, scares the mind. The mind will protest like unbelievably. So become an experience junkie. Have all of those experiences. That we are here on earth to have experiences, because experiences help us to grow. So if there's any purpose in life, it's for your soul to grow, expand. Because this human body will fade away someday. All your achievements will mean nothing. You'll be a distant memory 100 years from now, 1,000 years, 10 years from now. Who knows? But we're here just for a very short time. And none of our possessions are going to still be here. I heard something recently that gets you thinking in a way. You never see a hearse pulling a U-Haul. Your stuff doesn't come with you. The only thing that goes with you, regardless of this body, is perfect spirit. So our only purpose here on earth is to have the human experience, to have new experiences. And the mind acts counter to that. So be that experience junkie. Take that leap of faith into you and see how your life changes. So I can share a ghost hunting story here. This is how it all shifted for me. I saw ghost hunting shows on TV, but I didn't know if it was real or fake. I was kind of skeptical. It was TV. I didn't know for certain that there were spirits out there until I went on a ghost hunt and I had experiences I could not explain. Like flashlights going on and all, people sitting next to you that you can't see. Things that just defy logic. But then once that was locked into me, okay, there is a spiritual realm out there. How do you communicate with these? So that's how I found like a medium book and meditation, and here I am, 10 years later, no diseases, no nothing. Because I got rid of the mental junk drawer. I threw that out. So I'm encouraging you to throw that mental junk drawer out. So subscribe to me, watch these videos, and do the practices. Do these simple meditations. And if that's not anchoring in for you, then attend one of my live healing circles, one of my live miracle meditations. And let me tune into you. Let us join our energies and see what happens. I imagine maybe 60% of people, maybe 2/3, do have an experience they cannot explain. So I really don't know what's going to happen for you. But I really encourage you to become an experience junkie. To let go of the theories, embrace life, and have those experiences. All right, well, I'm going to dive off for now, head out. And let me know if you have any questions. I love doing videos based on your questions. Sometimes I won't know the answer. I'll just have to sit with it and just see what arises. Because out of the stillness, this wisdom arises. All right, well, take good care of yourself, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.